Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. And sorry I haven't put anything out for a little while, at least after the last week or so. I first want to say a massive thank you to everybody who sent Graham some get well wishes. He has been rather poorly. Thankfully he's slowly on the mend. He's actually finally, the last hour or so, started signs of improvement. So fingers crossed, he's on the road to recovery. But yeah, he did say to say thank you for everybody who sent get well wishes. So that's, you know, unfortunately I haven't had much chance of doing anything. YouTube hasn't been my priority for the last couple of weeks. So I apologise if I haven't watched it or commented on any videos or anything like that. I do apologise. I have tried to, the last hour or so, answer some questions that were sent and put a little response on some of the messages I did have on YouTube. So as I said, he's slowly on the mend now, so hopefully things will start to go back to normal. So as I said, I haven't done much the last week and a half to 2 weeks as in recording. In fact, I haven't done any, to be honest. But I did do some just before that, before Graham was it was unwell at the time, but we just thought it was a bit of a flu or a cold or something, but it turned out it was something much worse. So, you know, I did do a little bit of recording a couple of weeks ago, so that will be in this video. It's going to be a bit of a mismatch, a bit disjointed, so I do apologise for that. And this will probably be my editing. Graham has showed me how he does the editing, so it's not going to be anywhere near as good as Graham's, I wouldn't have thought. But hopefully it's okay. But all going on okay. Just doing a filter clean. So we'll see what's been going on in the last few weeks, and we'll be round in the bunker when that's done, and I'll catch you around there. Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. It's now Thursday. I wasn't going to do any recording until the weekend, but not so long ago I was informed that we've had a leak in the bunker. Now thankfully it wasn't well, it's still a major leak, but thankfully it wasn't a leak at the bottom of the tank. It was actually a leak, I'll spin you around and show where it is. It's actually by the pump, and I'll show you why it's come off. So luckily it lost a lot of water, but it only lost down to the return pipe on the easy pod, so as low as that. So I probably lost, I don't know, I was thinking 8-10 inches of water, maybe 12 inches, I'm not sure. I need to have a look. I'm just trying to guess. It's yeah, between 8 and 10 inches of water. Luckily it didn't go any more, so they've been fine. The air's still on, so they're getting air in there. So I can see what's happened. The floor has dried out a lot, still a little wet. So I shall spin you around, show you what's happened, and hopefully I can do a better fix on it than what's on there at the moment, so it won't happen again. Fingers crossed. So let me spin you around and we'll have a look. Okay, as you can see there's still water in the easy pod. It only went as low as that return pipe. I have shut the valves off, and I've lowered a bit more to stop any more leaking out while I'm messing around down here. Just get some to kneel on, because I'm going to kneel in water. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that down there, but that's my pump. When it came, it only came with hose tail connections, so all I did is I put a load of tape around the thread and I put a rubber boot on. That's been fine up until obviously this has happened. No issues. So it was up very tight, but doing other various jobs I have, let me stand back up, have got other things, so I'm hoping that is the right size thread with that one there, and I think hopefully put plenty of glue in, that should seal into the pipe, even though it's like a very fine hose tail. but that does actually fit in the waste pipe I've got. So I'm going to put a load of glue on that and glue it in and try it. If it still leaks, I might not push it all the way. I'm going to give it a bit of room. So if it does leak, I can stick a bit of load of CT1 on, put it into about there where my thumb is, that ridge there, so I'm going to put a load up to there, and if it still leaks I'm going to put a load of CT1 around it so it stops the leak. But I'm hoping that is the right size thread. So it's got a rubber rock washer in there, so I've got to get that off now, that tape off down there, see if I can thread that on. Hopefully that's going to thread. If not, I'm going to have to see if that one will fit in there. In fact, that's not the wrong one. I have got a waste pipe union one, that's a pressure one. I have got a standard waste pipe one. I meant to brought the other one. Hopefully I got one of them anyway, and I can get that to fit. So what's not what I was expecting to do today. So let me get that off and see if I can get the one to fit it. Okay, let's get a bit of light down here. As you can see, the thread fitted, not a problem. The piece going into the pipe was fairly tight, but I wasn't 100%. I put a load of glue in there, and when the glue went off, I've put it together and stuck a load of CT1 around it as well on the outside, just to make sure. So I am now going to leave that at least half an hour. To be honest, it might be fine, but I'll leave it at least half an hour for that CT1 just to start to go off. So what I'm doing now, as you can see, with the hose pipe running in to top it back up between the two tanks. It's going to take a while, to be honest. Let's open them back up a little bit on there. So yeah, that's going to fill these back up. Like I say, I don't want to put too much in because I've got to watch my temperature. I don't want to shock the fish too much, so I'll do a bit now, and I may do either a bit later, give them a chance to settle a bit more and heat up a bit, and then try it a bit more later. So I'm going to leave that. What time are we now? 5. So I'll leave that at least half an hour or more, and then I'll fire it up, and hopefully got no leaks. So I'll come back to you when that thing has gone off, hopefully. Okay, it's been 50 minutes back up and running. I've checked it, no leaks, so absolutely over the moon. No leaks. That one's not the disaster sorted, but it's I can still see it still comes apart, which is good. So very happy. Just put in some more water into here again. I've just chucked a bit of food in, but as you can see, I'm now what, 4 inches, approximately 4 inches down, something like that. So I'm not putting too much water in, so I don't want the water temperature going down too low. So I have up my heater. I've set it to 23 now. It's going to really warm this up. I'll have that running for a couple of hours at that temperature. I'm not going to top it all the way up. I'm just going to give it about 15 minutes and then turn it off, and I'll top some more again up tomorrow. But with that now set at 23, what time is it? We are now, excuse my camera work, 5:45. So if I do it till about 9 o'clock, that's really going to get warm in here, and yeah, so I can get the temperature back up in the water a bit more for now. So fantastic. I don't think there's anything else to do at the moment, so till the weekend, I'll see you then. Hi guys, weekend, not so warm today, not so warm at all. A couple of jobs I want to do today. Hope you can see that little basket tub there with all the lids in. I want to give that empty all the water out, give them a clean down. That must have been sat there a while now. It's starting to a little bit, so I've got to sort that out. Another little job I want to do today is my diesel heater. I've noticed the last few days there was a few air bubbles in the airline. Looking into it, because it's only a very thin plastic, cheap fuel line. It can, as the fuel pump's pulsing, it can start to contract the fuel line, and it can cause air pockets in there, which can cause the diesel heater to run poorly and flame out, which it has done. So I want to change the fuel line to a better one, and hopefully that will be okay. And then towards, well, when the warmer weather starts and we get the warm weather and I don't need the heater, I am going to strip the heater down and I'll give it a good clean out, because it can get sooted up a little bit, so give that a good clean out. I have ordered, so the fuel line's come. I've also ordered a new glow plug and atomizer screen. It's a little screen that actually, when the diesel gets in there, helps spread the diesel out. That can get clogged as well. So because if it's been doing that, it may have gone. So that's something I may replace before the end of the season. It's easy enough to do. Just take the glow plug out, and you have to pull get the atomizer screen out, put the new one in. So it's something I may do when that arrives. But for now, I just want to get the fuel line changed, and hopefully that will be okay. I think that was it. I was going to start cleaning that out today, but no. The state of that shed at the moment. I've got a couple of other jobs I need to do today, so that won't be done yet. We'll see how I feel next weekend about that one. I'll make a start on it at least. Anyway, I've turned the heater off this morning. It's getting here. Oh, a bit dark. Yeah, I have turned the heater off in here. Water's still at 18.6, so we're okay. Temperature at 17.7, so I've turned it off so it can all cool down, so I've got to get underneath to change the fuel line. So yeah, so let me get my things together and make a start on, I think I'll start on the fuel line first before I get cold hands doing that lily basket. So let me make a start on this fuel line. I may not get back to it until it's done. You know, it's like you get interested in something and I forget to film. So anyway, let me make a start and we'll come back to you. Okay, so that's the new fuel line in. It was green before and a bit thicker, so I've now put that fuel line in, as you can see, with a new fuel filter, inline fuel filter. So hopefully that should stop any air bubbles going in, causing it to flame out and not get the fuel it needs. I still got to do the, what did I say it was now? The atomizer screen on the heater. I need to get the heater out for that. Because it's so warm, I might leave it off tonight now I've done that. And I'll take it to work and do it. But what I did as well, because I drained the tank down, I cleaned any sediment out of the bottom of the tank, so there's nothing in there as well. So yeah, that's that one done. Okay, over here, I cleaned the water out. It was filthy. I've got 3 pieces there, and as you can see, at some point I've got this thing in this basket which really is full. Don't know how many pieces I'm going to get out of that, but I expect quite a few. So I'm going to have quite a few lilies. If anybody wants any, let me know. Come and contact me, and you're more than welcome to some. I think these 3 were from my ones, which are the whitey lilies, which I got in my pond. But these ones were a pinky colour. I'm thinking of changing some of mine in the pond anyway this year to some of that this year. But as you can see, got loads of new growth coming through on it, or new buds coming up, but it's just absolutely chock-a-block. It's going to take some breaking down, that one, so I don't think I'm going to do that one today. Right, back in the bunker. What I'm doing now is I'm going to get my, close the door, oh, forgot to lock it. I'm going to remove the diesel heater now, and I want to take it to work I'm going to get the atomizer. I'll get the glow plug in the atomizer out when I'm at work. I haven't got the bench space here because my shed with the bench, my workbench in, is chock-a-block. So I'll do it in my lunchtime at work. It'll take me 5-10 minutes to set that out and sort that out. Don't know if I'm going to clean it yet while I got it out. Is it worth a clean? I don't know. Because that water went through, it may have, when I had that water issue going in, and it kept smoking and cutting out, that may have caused an issue blocking the screen up, and it might have coated it up inside a little bit, which will restrict airflow as well on the combustion chamber. So I may have a look at that. I may just do the atomizer for now, see how bad that is. If the atomizer isn't too bad, I think I'll clean it out. If the atomizer is bad, I'll just give it a try, and at the when the season starts and we get warmer temperatures and I don't need the heater, I'll give it a full strip down and service then. So just see how it goes. But we're getting quite warm in the evenings now anyway. Knock my food over. So I think we'll be alright with the heater off tonight. I mean, the water's still at 18. It hasn't been on. I'm at 23.5 in here, and it hasn't been on all morning. So with the sun being out, it's getting good temperature. So yeah, I think I'm going to get the heater out and I'll sort that out at work. So I shall catch you when it's done. Okay, so that's what happened a couple of weeks ago. Since then, everything's been absolutely fantastic in here now. All up and running again. I say, no leaks on my pump. My diesel heater is running spot on again. I did change the atomizer screen. It was pretty blocked, to be honest. You can clean them out. If you get them out and you put them on a pair of pliers or something like that, and you get a blowtorch and heat it up really hot, and then you can just tap it out or clean it out with a wire brush. But they were so cheap, I just decided to replace it a lot easier. Put it back in, fired up first time. A little bit of smoke to start with, so the water diesel gets in there. But then it hasn't missed a beat again, and it's been running absolutely fantastic. I mean, we're at 24.4 in here at the moment. So temperature's up a bit, and the water is at 20.3 at the moment. So I'm just busy seeing me. You can see him. Busy coming to have a check on the fish. So yeah, as I said, that's all running good now, so I'm happy about that. I haven't done anything else really. I've obviously been doing filter cleans and feeding them as normal. Not much else been going on. But as the Graham's on the mend now, so hopefully I can get back to start to do some jobs. One job I do want to do, it won't be this week, hopefully I can get onto that next weekend, is I want to run a tap into here, so I can actually get a mains water tap in here. Because I'm going to have to use a little old coal shed outside with a tap in there, and have to run the hose pipe into here when I'm doing filter cleans for top-ups and stuff. So what I want to do is run a tap into here, so somewhere down here over this side I'll have a tap, and I can run the hose from that. And I am considering looking for a cheap 3-stage chlorinator, and I'll be running, thinking of running a trickle in trickle out system, because I've got an overflow pipe on this one here, this you can see this white one here, that's my overflow, and it runs out the side, so I'm connecting that up down to the drain and having that as a proper overflow, so I can do my trickle in trickle out. But that'll be a job for next weekend hopefully. Still haven't done that shed, that other shed. That's there's been no priorities at the moment, but that's definitely to come. I've got to do that this year. I was thinking about maybe doing that next weekend, but the weather's not going to be that warm and I don't feel like doing it, to be honest. So that'll be very shortly. I've got to get that sorted out. But yeah, unfortunately not much else been going on. So again, massive thank you to everybody for all their get well wishes for Graham. I really do appreciate it. As I said, he's on the mend now, so fingers crossed we can get him back to 100%. He was really bad at one point. He's lost a lot of weight, which is good for him. He's glad he was going to go on a diet anyway. He was on a bit of a diet, but he must be nearly a week. He hardly had anything to eat. He couldn't eat, couldn't keep anything down. So he has lost some weight. as of I, you probably don't know, I've still got my double chin, but but yeah, all good at the moment. Well, not good, but getting there. So not much else going on, so that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Pop on over to Facebook, catch me on that. I am getting close now to my 4,000 subscribers. I think I'm about 27 to 30 away from the 4,000. And when I get there, I will sort out that giveaway. I've got the giveaway food from Nishikoi. I've got the Colombo test kit from the Koi collection, which will be in there. I think I've got a couple of which I forgot to do at Christmas. I think it's from JS Koi. I've got a couple of small models, I think I've got them. I don't think them away or not. I'll have to check. And a couple of other things I'm going to sort out. So a little bit of a giveaway at 4,000, which is coming up soon. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and get to 4,000. Give me the chance of winning. So as I said, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Pop on over to Facebook. I am on Instagram. Again, I haven't done any updates on anything for a while, so I will be soon. So until the next one, stay safe. Jobs are good.